On the bottom left you can actually see my inputs and a speed counter for my speed. So in this game we use strafe jumping to go fast, and strafe jumping is basically a combination of going forward and sideways and like jumping. And that works because if you, for example, go forward and cover your mouse to the left or right, you will gain speed, as you can see. And also if you go forward and press direction key left or right, you will also gain slightly a little bit of speed. So the strafe jump, you actually jump while turning your mouse, pressing the forward key and the directional key. The directional key in the direction for the direction you're looking at. For example, if I go left, I will press forward, A and space, and turn my mouse, cover my mouse there. But it's like the basic of strafe jumping, very basic. You always want to have a clean movement with your mouse to gain most speed, and if you go too fast, you don't gain enough or gain less speed. And also can only turn around 40-50 degree with one strafe jump, and it gets less if you are faster. So keep that in mind, because if you strafe jump, for example, have a longer strafe jumping chain, so basically chain those strafe jumps, basically jump and then you let go of space while you're in the air, and before you actually hit the ground again, you hold space, and while holding space you will jump 100%, and so you will hit the jump. Then you can actually do the same thing again and do another strafe jump. And for example, a thing that you shouldn't do while chaining strafe jumps is turning the direction, for example, while you're in the air. So if I go like to the right and then go to the left, you can do that, but it will lose speed. It's better to go just to the right and then in your next jump to go to the left. Also, if you like do your jump and before you actually hit space and go to the left again, and you kinda don't hold it or are not proper strafing, then you're gonna lose speed also. But that's something you have to practice. Oh yeah, so that's how it looks if you turn too much. The character's gonna turn around and you can't like get around. Also, if you can see, you can't like get around this corner with strafe jumping, because you're gonna lose all your speed because you turn too much. It's like over this little cap of 40-50 degrees. I don't know how much it exactly is, that's like just what I think, kinda. To get you an idea. Yeah, so that's basically everything about strafe jumping, I think. Just have a slight movement and press the directional keys in the direction you're looking at. So in this game we use a lot of ledge grabbing. Ledge grabbing is basically very simple. Normally you can't get up here, but if you jump and then crouch at the top of your jump, you gain additional height and then you will be able to get up here. Here's an example where you use ledge grabbing. Jumping up here normally is pretty stupid. Just ledge grab here everywhere. So you can actually go to the very top and then go here. And that's way faster. In this game there's something we call jump cancelling. So jump cancelling is that you release your jump before you hit a certain point. Because if you hold space the whole time, you're gonna bump into an invisible ceiling, and your character is just going to get pushed down instead of continuing to go further in with your jump. And so you wanna let go of space at a certain point. You just have to get a feeling for that. and then you will actually go even farther than if you hold space and like bump against this invisible ceiling and fall down. So just before you hit the top of your jump, release space earlier, and then you will go farther. And especially for this trick or other tricks, that's really important to know, because many tricks will seem important if you don't know about this jump cancelling, where you release your jump button earlier and don't press it till the end. So here there's this thing that we call quick climbing. It's not really helpful during the run, but it can throw you off and make you kind of wonder what just happened. So you're gonna do a strafe shame down here, and sometimes you run right in front of this thing, and then you're like, because you're doing a strafe shame, you're jumping, and if you're like really close to this thing and jump, then you're gonna do this quick climb animation, and that can fuck up your strafe chains. So don't wonder when that happens. It's just a thing. Then you know there's a ledge that you just quick climb. It's not cool, but I just wanted to show this. So that's basically quick climbing. It's not really anywhere useful during the run. In this game, there is wall running. The wall run, you press forward, the direction key, you're facing the wall, and spacebar, and then you perform a wall run. It's not very useful during a speedrun, mostly fucks you. So we try to avoid that, and the easiest way to avoid that is going first person, because in first person you won't be able to do any wall runs, as you can see. And if you don't believe me, there are places, if you have third person, where it kinda throws you off, and even though you predict it or you didn't predict it, it's still gonna be annoying. For example, this one where you usually do a strafe jump to get out of here, and you're gonna have these stupid things, these wall runs, and they are really shitty. So avoid them. Going first person here is key to it. Another thing, here you would die, probably, or maybe not because you hit something. But there are a lot of, every time there are like doors, you can do wall runs, even though it's like a little entrance. Just keep that in mind and try to avoid that. Going first person is usually very good. Do that.